You're tuned to KDHSLP 95.5 FM Delta Junction, the world's biggest little station. We're doing a co-broadcast of this regional tournament with Hutchison High School Stream Team. You can find them online at hhsstreamteam.com, and you can find feeds of this video there at hhsstreamteam.com and kdhs.fm and the Delta High School Facebook page. Thank you so much for people that are watching online and listening on the radio. This is game 8 of the tournament, and it's between the Monroe Rams and the Delta Huskies. The winner of this game will play immediately after this at noon against Hutchison High School for a semi-final matchup. This is a do-or-die game for both of the teams. Winner advances, loser is out. For the Rams, it looks like we've got, for starters, Pamela Knoll, Abigail Allen, Kaylee De Leon, Mariana Nelson, who's their libero, Madeline Muramoto, and Chloe Maynard. Starting for the Huskies, we've got Julia Kravitz, Mercedes Owen, Keely Harris, Kaylee Ryerson, Brenna Marchuk, and Alyssa Hooten as starters. And now we have Delta's libero, Ashley Bavard, checking in, taking the place of Alyssa Hooten. The Huskies are coached by Daniela Schmidt, assisted by Holly Stewart. The Monroe Rams are coached by Dave Overmeyer, assisted by Megan Stepovich and Elise Tomai. Pamela Knoll will start this game out with the first serve of the set. Jump serve over. Delta having a little trouble with the net there. Points for Monroe. Pamela Knoll starting way back behind the basketball baseline for a jump serve. Left-handed. Dug by Ashley Bavard. Sophomore Pamela Knoll for her third serve. Dug by Kravitz, blocked. Delta setting up a play, and a little bit of a shank on the bump pass there. The score is currently Monroe Catholic 3, Delta Junction 0. Knoll with the serve. Dug by Kravitz. Another bounce into the net. They're able to save it, but out of bounds. Knoll with the jump serve. Marchuk set up by Harris, hit over by Ryerson. Hard hit there by Chloe Maynard. Right off the arms of Ashley Bavard. Chloe Maynard's really been using her height to her advantage this tournament with a lot of good blocks and nice hard hits. Pamela Knoll serving. And short into the net. The first server for Delta this game will be senior Keely Harris. Ball's up and over. Maynard went for the hit, missed the ball. Point for the Huskies. Harris with the serve. Bump set by 4. Ryerson with the hit over the net. Owen Over, but blocked again by Chloe Maynard. Substitution for Monroe, Camille Lesko coming in for Kaylee De Leon. Lesko with the serve. Hit by Bavard, set by Harris, over the net by Owen. Kravitz to Harris, hit into the net. Let's go with the serve. Bavard over the net. And it's counted in. That one was real close to the line. Substitution for Delta. Anita Kravitz coming in for Keely Harris. Kaylee Ryerson with the serve. Hit by Owen into the net. And we have Monroe's libero, Marion Nelson serving. Kravitz up to Ryerson, hit by the other Kravitz over the net. Number 12 puts it over, hit by Kravitz, set up by Marchuk to Bavard. Back over to Monroe. Monroe with the hit. Ryerson, Marchuk to Kravitz over. This is shaping up to be a great volley. Big attempt by Bavard. Nelson setting up for her serve. Nelson over, Bavard to Marchuk. Owen going for the hit. Too hot. Out of bounds. Need a little more downward angle on that one. That would have been a very excellent hit. And we're now having a timeout for Delta. Current score, Monroe 10, Delta 3. This is the first set. We're playing best out of 5. And send in your text and cheers to 306-205-7905. Send your text and cheers to 360-205-7905. And you've been watching a co-broadcast of this Aurora Conference Volleyball Tournament between the Hutchison High School stream team and the Delta High School media production class. Thank you for all our viewers, whatever platform you are on. We have Nelson setting back up for the serve. Kravitz. Bavard over the net, blocked by Leslie. Monroe's been putting a lot of good pressure on the net there. They've had quite a few blocks here. Nelson with the serve. Bavard. Marchuk. Owen sets over the net. Ryerson. Marchuk to Kravitz. Attempted block. Monroe's going to bring it back over. Bavard to Marchuk. Right at the net. Couldn't quite get it over. We have Nelson going for the serve again. To Marchuk. Right at the net. It's over. Kravitz into the net. Saved, but out of bounds. Delta has a substitution there. Andrea Sola Hernandez coming in. Nelson with the serve. Kravitz and out of bounds. Current score, Monroe 14, Delta 3. Nelson serves. A bad set attempt there by Kravitz. They're getting a little flustered here. They need to just focus. They can do this. Nelson, Tesoro Hernandez, Ryerson, Owen over the net. Strong hit by Madeline Muramoto. Delta ended up getting a little piece of it on its way out of bounds. And we have another timeout. Current score, Monroe 16, Delta 3. So a little pep talk here, I think, saying take a deep breath, calm, relax. You can do this, you know the skills. And then on the Monroe side, pretty sure that Obermeyer is saying just keep up that pressure, keep attacking on the net like you are, be strong with your blocks. If you'd like to send a text or a cheer for your team, text to 360-205-7905. That's 360-705-7905. And that will get your text read over the air, both on the radio here in Delta Junction on 95.5 FM and on the internet at hhsstreamteam.com and live.kdhs.fm. Nelson with the serve. Ryerson, Marchuk, hit by Bavard over the net. Rams hesitated, wasn't able to return that volley. Points for Delta. And now we have Alona Kottman coming in and Alyssa Hooten coming in for the Huskies. Senior Ashley Bavard serving. And excellent point there. Just shanks left a little bit. And Dave Overmeyer getting in on the action there. Returning the ball. Bavard with the serve. Gillesco back over the net. Bavard to Kottman. Hooten with the hit. Monroe trying to make it over, and it's short. All right, Delta's starting to find its mojo again. Ashley Bavard serving. And it's a ace. And now we have a Monroe timeout. Current score, Monroe 16, Delta Junction 7. All right, so now I think what the coaches are gonna say is flopped from the last timeout. Delta's now gonna say, keep doing what you're doing. And Monroe's probably saying, don't get flustered, focus, you know how to do this. I'd like to thank Benjamin Johnson and the rest of the Hutchison High School stream team for coming down to Delta and helping broadcast this tournament with the Delta Junction Media Production class. It's very much appreciated. So, listeners, if you're watching, you should go to hhsstreamteam.com and start following the Hutchison stream team. They do tournaments all across Alaska, so if you're sports fans, they are the place to go. Ashley Bavard serving. Monroe setting up the hit, and it is out of bounds. Current score, Monroe 16, Delta 8. Bavard with the serve, and it is long. Substitution for the Rams. Tia Campanelli coming in for Abigail Allen. Campanelli with the serve. Ryerson over by Hooten and out of bounds. Monroe 17, Delta Junction 9. Alona Kottman serving. Short. Another substitution for the Rams. Kaylee De Leon coming in for Camille Lesko. Madeline Muramoto serving for the Rams. Over Ryerson, Kottman, hit by Hooten. Hernandez over by Hooten. Monroe going for the hard hit. Oh, Ryerson, Brevard, and a little bit of miscommunication there. Too many hands altogether there. Wasn't quite sure who was going to hit it. Take a look at the replay. Just needed a stronger calling out of my ball. Muramoto for the serve. Kravitz, and again another communication error. Muramoto serving. Ryerson off out of bounds. Monroe 21, Delta 9. Again, Monroe with the serve. Kravitz, Kottman over, and that was out of bounds. About 4 inches or so off the line there. Current score, Monroe 22, Delta High School 9. Muramoto serve, Ryerson, Kravitz, Kottman tips it over. Monroe going for a hard hit. Kottman, Bavard, to the other Bavard into the net. Muramoto with the serve. Bavard to Kottman, and a miss hit there by Alyssa Hooten. The look was good, but the hand just missed it a little bit there. All right, this is set point for the Rams. Muramoto with the serve. Kottman setting up a hit. Kravitz over. Monroe setting up for a hard hit. Kottman. And miscommunication again on the Huskies' part there. So Monroe wins the first set, 25-9. Delta not out of it though. This is best out of 5. They can bring this around. So again, this is game. Keely Harris with the first serve. And points. Ramjohns of Monroe didn't know whether to try and set that or bump it, and did a combination of the two. Harris, the serve, bump. Monroe keeping it alive over the net. Bavard, Harris, Ryerson. Rams over the net. Another unforced error by Delta there. They just need to talk a little bit more. They've got the skills. They just need to be clear with each other who's going after what. Tia Campanella serving. Kravitz, Owen over the net. Monroe with a hard hit off the arms of Kravitz. Current score, Monroe 2, Delta 1. Campanelli with the serve. Bavard, Harris, out of bounds. Take a look at that on replay. serve. Kravitz. A little close to the net. Current score, Monroe 4, Delta 1. Campanelli, Ryerson, to Bavard, Harris over. Another strong hit there by Corey Maynard. Have a substitution for Delta. We have Andrea Solo Hernandez coming in for Julia Kravitz. Campanelli behind the basketball baseline, going for her jump serve. Hernandez, Ryerson, over the net. Now setting up for another hard hit. Solo Hernandez, Bavard over the net. And we had Abigail Allen hit that into the net. Another substitution for Delta. Anita Kravitz coming in for Katie Harris. Haley Ryerson with the serve. To the net. We have a substitution for the Rams. Lesko and Muramoto coming in. Current score, Monroe 6, Delta 2. Lesko with the serve. It's up. Ryerson, Marchuk, Owen, blocked by Maynard. Take a look on the replay there. Very good block. Lesko with the serve. Kravitz, Marchuk, Solo Hernandez over. And it's good. Points for Delta. Substitution for Delta. We have Hooten and Kottman coming in for the Huskies. Senior Ashley Bavard serving. Monroe going for the hit over and out of bounds. A little too much power by Maynard there. Bavard setting up for her serve. Lesko set. Maynard hits over the net. Kottman. Solo Hernandez out of bounds. Substitution for the Rams. Madeline Leslie coming in for Maynard. Current score, Monroe Catholic 8, Delta Junction 4. Service by Monroe. Kottman over the net, back to Monroe. A net hit there by Madeline Muramoto. Points for the Rams. Those are the hardest to defend against. When the ball just barely rolls over the net like that, it's very hard to predict where it's going to try and get there to save it. Service by Monroe. Back of the net by Kottman, and point. It's a good set by Kottman there. Right in the middle of the players of Monroe. And Kottman is now on the service line. Monroe setting up another hard hit. Short into the net. Current score, Monroe 9, Delta 6. Delta making their way back up. Very doable for the Huskies here. Muramoto over. Ryerson out of bounds. Substitution for the Rams. Pamela Knoll coming in for Allen. Knoll setting up way behind the basketball line. Going for left-handed jump serve. And into the net. Substitution for the Huskies. We have Julia Kravitz and Keely Harris coming in. Junior Julia Kravitz serving for the Huskies. Nice serve. And points for the Rams. Take a look on replay there. Good hit right into the center. Monroe substitution, Kaylee De Leon back in the game. Muramoto serving for the Rams. Botman to Kravitz. Ryerson over the net. Rams setting up another hit. Right into the middle of the court again. Rams have been having very good placements on their shots. Seem to be finding those openings. Muramoto with the serve. Bard, Harris, Hooten, and points for Delta. Current score, Monroe 12, Delta 8, and we had substitutions there. Brianna Rapjohns coming in for the Rams, and Brenna Marchuk coming in for the Huskies. Both number 3, oddly enough. Don't know if that means anything. Alyssa Hooten on the service line for the Huskies. Left-hand serve. Kravitz to Owen, back to Kravitz, and point for the Huskies. Very nice recovery for the Huskies there. Alyssa Hooten serving for the Huskies. Bounces the ball with the right hand, but serves with the left. And we have a referee whistle. We have a player on the Huskies talking to the referee. Okay, I'm not sure what that was about. Hooten with the serve. Set over the net by Monroe. Kravitz, Harris, Hooten, and in. Doesn't make him come back here. Points are Monroe 12, Delta 10. Again, we're playing to 25 per set. Hooten with the hit. And a shank there by Marchuk. Hooten trying to save it. Couldn't quite get there in time. We have Leslie serving for the Rams. Leslie with a good serve. Ooh, excellent move there by Campanelli, just redirecting. Campanelli, serve. Leslie with the serve. Bavard hit over the net. Bavard with the drive. Owen to Kravitz. A little bit of communication on the Rams' part there. One player thought one thing, another thought another. And we have Nelson coming in for the Rams. Keely Harris serving for the Huskies. Up and over. Maynard, another great hit. Right in the middle of the field there. And we have Allen coming in for Knoll on the Rams. Tia Campanelli serving. Kravitz to Harris. Ryerson. Campanelli saves it. Maynard over. Harris. Ryerson. Owen. Net hit there. Saved by Delta over the net. And too much. Out of bounds. We have Monroe 16, Delta 11. Timeout called by the Huskies. This is shaping up to be a very nice set here between the Monroe Rams and the Delta Huskies. Fairly close, a little bit of back and forth here. We have the Rams at 16 and Delta at 11. Best out of 5 for this game. We're only in the second set. And the sets are played to 25. If you just tuned in, you're watching to a co-production of the Aurora Conference Volleyball Championship done by Hutchison High School and the Delta High School. You can check out Hutchison's website at hhsstreamteam.com. Go there, like, subscribe. They do a couple more tournaments through the year of various sports. So if you're a sports nut, they are the people to follow on YouTube. Back to the game here, we have Tia Campanelli serving. Kravitz to Harris. Owen, blocked by Maynard. Marchuk tried to save there. Ball got a little hung up there, and it looks like a hitter in the head there. Campanelli serving. Owen keeping it alive. Harris but blocked by Maynard. This whole tournament, Maynard's just been doing good, being just a lot of pressure right up there in the front net. All right, we have Solo Hernandez coming in for Kravitz on the Husky side. Current score, Monroe 19, Delta 11. Campanelli setting up for the jump serve behind the basketball baseline. Brevard tried to get it. We have another timeout by Delta. We're in the second set of game 8 of the Aurora Conference Championships. Current score, Monroe 20, Delta Junction 11. First to 25 wins the set, best out of 5. We've been having a lot of volleyball action here in Delta Junction these past few days, but it's not over yet. At noon, there'll be another game between the Hutchison Hawks and the winner of this game. The winner of game 9 at noon will be guaranteed going to state. Nice high pressure game there at noon. Hope to have you guys tuning in and listening. Please like and subscribe. This is a co-production of the HHS Stream Team and the Delta High School Media Production class. Campanelli setting up for her jump serve. Solo Hernandez to Harris. Brevard over, blocked by Maynard. Substitution for the Huskies. We have Cotman coming in for Marchuk. Score is 21 Monroe, 11 Delta. Campanelli with the serve. Brevard to Harris. Solo Hernandez, blocked by Maynard. Owen over. Monroe back over. Hernandez gives it a nice set. Brevard puts it in the air and blocked by Maynard on Owen's attempt. Maynard being dominant there at the net. Campanelli with the jump serve. And that is out. Substitution, Huskies. Anita Kravitz in for Keely Harris. Kaylee Ryerson with the serve into the net. 2 substitutions for the Rams. Lesko and Muramoto coming in. Lesko moving into the serving position. Current score, Monroe 23, Delta 12. Lesko up and over. Bavard to Kottman. Owen with the hit by the libero. Up, Muramoto over the net. Ryerson to Kottman. Maynard going for the hit. Blocked by Delta. Kottman over. Monroe setting up for another hit. Bavard shanks it. Hit by Kravitz and not quite enough. Nice hustle by the Huskies on that play. We're now at set point. Lesko serving. Over, Bavard returns it, and it's out. So that's the end of the second set. Monroe 25, Delta 12. Monroe is now leading 2-0. It's best out of 5, so Delta is now in a do-or-die situation. This is game 8 of the Aurora Conference Volleyball Championship. It's being broadcast live out of Delta Junction. This is a co-production by Hutchison High School Stream Team. You can find them at hhsstreamteam.com, or you can watch online at live.kdhs.fm or on the Delta Junction Facebook page. For those of you tuned in on the radio, you're listening to KDHS LP 95.5 FM Delta Junction, the world's biggest little station. Up next at noon, game 9 between Hutchison and the winner of this game. Winner of game 9 is guaranteed to go to state. If you're in the Delta Junction area, we encourage you to come to the gym, watch it in person. As great of a job as the student volunteers are doing, there's just nothing like seeing it live in person and getting the excitement of the crowd. And again, if you're in the Delta area, please come in person and watch the matches. We have at least 2 more games, one at noon and another one at 2. And if Valdez loses that game at noon, there will be an if game at 4 p.m. So we have the potential of 3 more games. All right, the Rams are taking the court early. They got about a minute left this timeout here. Again, you've been watching student broadcasts of this volleyball tournament all weekend long. These are students from both Hutchison High School and Delta High School who are learning how to put on live productions of shows. At Hutchison, they are led by Benjamin Johnson, and in Delta, the media production teacher is Dean Shannon, and they have teamed up to do a co-broadcast combining both students together and equipment into one spectacular event that you've been doing all weekend long. 25 seconds left. Again, Monroe is leading 2-1, so this is a do-or-die situation for Delta. They need to win this set to stay alive. If not, they are finished with volleyball for the year. Winner advances and plays Monroe at noon. Winner advances and plays Hutchison at noon. On the court for the Huskies, Solo Hernandez, Kottman, Kravitz, Hooten, Owen, Harris, with Ashley Bavard looking to sub in at the start. She's the libero. The libero can substitute at any time during the game. However, they can only play in the back row. And it looks like Nelson on the Rams is setting up to do the same thing, to substitute right at the start. And that is the case. They're both liberos for the teams subbing in. We have Pamela Knoll coming to the service line. Setting up for a jump serve. Left hand into the net. Points for the Huskies. It's a great way to start out the set if you're the Huskies. Cotman with the serve, and it is too powerful. Out of bounds. This set is tied up 1-1. Substitution for the Rams. Camille Lesko coming in. Senior setting up the serve. Up. Pavard. Cotman. Hooten set over the net. And had Nelson hit it into the net for the Rams. Points for the Huskies. Have a substitution. Julia Kravitz coming in for Andrea Sola Hernandez. So now we have both Kravitz sisters on the court. We're going to have Julia Jr. serving with Anita Sr. on the front line. Nelson sets the ball up for the Rams. Lesko hits it into the net. Point for the Huskies. Score is Monroe 1, Delta 3. Kravitz with the serve. Out of bounds. And we have Nelson for the Rams setting up for her serve. Pavard to Harris. Kravitz over. Monroe. Her hit over. Pavard saving it. Harris with the set. Hooten going in for the shot. Blocked by Leslie. Take a look at that replay there. Nelson with the serve. Pavard up. Cotman with the set. Kravitz over. Monroe setting up for another hit. Out of bounds. Point Huskies. Substitution for the Huskies. We have Mercedes Owen coming in. Alyssa Hooten serving for the Huskies. Lesko. Monroe sets it over the net. Cotman to Harris. Hooten, left hand over. Lesko setting things up for the Rams. Harris with the set. Kravitz over. Nice hit by Owen. Kravitz. Harris, Owen into the net. We had a good volley going. We have Bavard coming in for Hooten. Abigail Allen for the Rams will be serving. Current score, 4-all. Harris setting up for Owen. Nice hit. Lesko, short. Miscommunication there. We had Leslie going for it, and then Lesko took it. Campanelli coming in for the Rams. Harris with the serve. Over. Pavard to Harris. Over by Kravitz. Rams with a powerful hit there. I think that was Muramoto. Let's take a look at our replay. And we had De Leon subbing in for the Rams. Muramoto with the serve. Score is 5-all. Cotman, Harris, back to Cotman. Muramoto with the dig. Back over by the Rams. Kravitz over the net. Kravitz back over. Harris. Good hustle by Kravitz. Score is now Monroe 6, Delta 5. We're playing to 25 points here in this set. Monroe is leading 2-0. This is a do or die for Delta. Muramoto with the serve. Bavard unable to control the serve that came. Muramoto up, over to Cotman. Harris setting it. Kravitz back over. Bavard diving for that one. Excellent hustle on the Huskies. Take a look at the replay. Almost there, not quite. We have Monroe at 8, Delta at 5. Muramoto with the serve. Bavard set over Owen, saving it. And a weak hit there by Leslie. Points for the Huskies. Grabjohn's coming in for the Rams. And Sola Hernandez coming in for the Huskies. Anita Kravitz, senior, at the service line. Monroe setting up for the hit. Excellent kill. Monroe 9, Delta 6. Leslie serving for the Rams. Bavard, Cotman to Owen. Hit. Maynard unable to block it. Points for the Huskies. Hooten coming in for the Huskies. Ashley Bavard serving. Bavard bumped over. Point for the Huskies. Game is getting close again here. We've got Monroe 9, Delta 8. Bavard with the serve. Set it up for a hit by Maynard. Bavard back over. Kravitz to Cotman. Back over to Kravitz, over the net. Rams bring it over. Bavard countering. Maynard with the hit. Cotman over. Blocked by Hooten there. Points Huskies. And now we're looking at a tied set again. 9-9. Ashley Bavard serving. Maynard over. Hotman setting it up. The hit. Short by Bavard. Allen coming in for the Rams. Knoll with the serve. Kravitz into the net. Scores Monroe 11, Delta 9. Knoll. Harris to Cotman over. Monroe going for the hit. Bavard keeps it up. Harris bringing it over. Hooten in for the point. Excellent teamwork by the Huskies on that play. Goes to show, don't give up until the ref whistle is called. Cotman with the serve. Maynard with the hit. Off of Cotman, off the basketball backboard. Lesko and Muramoto coming in for the Rams. Lesko moving into the serving position. Lesko going on the front line. Brevard to Cotman. Solo Hernandez over. Monroe with the hit. Piece of it by Kravitz and out of bounds. Score is Monroe 13, Delta 10. Lesko serving. Lesko to Kravitz. Cotman bringing it up. Houghton going for the shot, but blocked by Maynard. Timeout Delta Junction. Score is currently Monroe 14, Delta 10. This is the third set. Monroe's leading 2-0. This is game 8. And you've been watching a co-broadcast of this Aurora Conference volleyball tournament done with the Hutchison High School stream team and the Delta Junction media production class. If you want to cheer on your team, send a text to 360-205-7905. Again, that is 360-205-7905. If one game's not enough for volleyball for you, tune in at noon for another volleyball matchup between Hutchison and the winner of this game. Lesko serving for the Rams. Let's go up. Houghton over. Houghton on the return. Monroe setting it up for Maynard. Off of Kravitz's hand, and it's out. That's now Monroe 15, Delta 10. Lesko with the serve. Cotman bringing it over. Brevard. Hernandez. Over by Houghton and points. And we have a substitution here. Julie Kravitz coming in for Solo Hernandez. Julie Kravitz serving for the Huskies. 7, bumped up by 4. Maynard with the hit. Kravitz set over by the other Kravitz. Maynard hit. Cotman up. And miscommunication on Delta there. A little bit of a traffic jam. Players trying to get to a spot and people on the way. Monroe 16, Delta 11. We have Nelson with the serve. Brevard up. Harris hit by Kravitz. Rams hit over. Houghton tries to save it. Nelson with the serve. Cotman, Kravitz, Houghton over. Monroe, Muramoto with the hit and the points. Good hit there by Muramoto. And timeout Delta Junction. Current score, Monroe 18, Delta 11. This is game 3. Send in your texts to 360-205-7905. And you've been watching to a live broadcast here at the Aurora Conference Volleyball Conference Championship, co-production between Hutchison High School Stream Team and Delta Junction. Go to hhsstreamteam.com to follow the Hutch Stream Team. They do mini sports throughout the course of the year. And be sure to like Delta High School on Facebook for our upcoming events. Nelson with the serve for the Rams. Kravitz, Harris, Kopman over. Monroe setting up another hit. Kravitz to Harris, Bavard over. Muramoto with the hit. Bavard gets it. Kravitz to Kopman, out of bounds. (18) Monroe, 11 Delta. We're waiting for a shoe tie here. All right, referee giving the go-ahead. Nelson with the serve. Kravitz, Harris, Bavard, able to save it. Monroe, Kopman, back over by Hooten. Muramoto, hit. Bavard getting a piece. Harris setting up. Kravitz over. Oh, good fake out there by Abigail Allen, making it look like she was going to go for the pass, but instead setting it over the net. Nelson with the serve. Kravitz, Harris setting it up. The other Kravitz hitting over the net. Muramoto hit over, Kopman to Kravitz. Bavard over. Monroe's controlled the ball. Muramoto brings it over. Harris back over. Monroe into the net. Points for the Huskies. Owen coming in for Bavard. Hooten at the service line. Current score, Monroe 20, Delta 12. Just short. And Hooten subbing out. Bavard back in the game. Abigail Allen serving for the Rams. Bavard up to Harris. Kravitz. Miscommunication on the Rams' part. Just let the ball fall off their pass. Excellent pass, but then just let it fall. And we had Campanelli come in for the Rams. Harris with the serve to Nelson. Monroe going for the hit. Saved by Bavard, over by Kopman. Nelson with the bump. Rams over. Bavard. Harris out of bounds. We have De Leon coming in for Monroe. Current score, Monroe 22, Delta 13. Muramoto at the line. Serving. Kravitz to Kopman over. And we have the referee. I believe the referee called that the player went underneath the net. Nope, he's actually calling jump ball, okay. So this is gonna be a do-over. No one got points on that one there. Muramoto, serving. Owen with a hit block. Kravitz, over. Bavard, up. Harris pass over. Kravitz over the net. Harris, Owen over the net, and it's in. Point for the Huskies. It is now 22-14. We have Rabjohns coming in for the Rams. Anita Kravitz at the line. Senior serving for Delta into the net. Maynard coming back in for the Rams. And Leslie on the line serving. Over. Kravitz to Harris. Vard. Can Monroe keep it alive? And they have. Bavard to Kopman over. That's some good teamwork by Monroe there. Savard back up, set by Cotman, over by Owen. Savard, excellent dive, returning it to the Rams. Maynard with the kill. Take a look at that replay. We're now at game point for the Rams. Game point for the Rams. Leslie with the serve. Savard to Cotman. Kravitz over. Strong hit, Bavard. Cotman over. Monroe hits it, out of bounds. It's now 15 to 24. Hernandez coming in for the Rams. Senior Ashley Bavard serving for the Huskies. And it is out, and that is the set in the game. Monroe will be advancing to game 8. They're going to play at noon, and Delta is done for the season. Excellent hustle by both teams, some good teamwork, some good passing. Very enjoyable game to watch. And if you've been listening on the radio, you are tuned into KDHS LP 95.5 FM Delta Junction, the world's biggest little station. And this live broadcast has been done in co-production with Hutchison High School Stream Team. You can find them at hhsstreamteam.com. And you can find Delta Junction at live.kdhs.fm or on the Delta Junction High School Facebook page. My name is Dean Shannon, and I've been calling this game for you, and you have been watching live coverage of the 2018 Aurora Conference Volleyball Championship Tournament. Tune back in about an hour for Game 9 between the Hutchison Hawks and the Monroe Rams. The winner of this next game is guaranteed a spot at state.